Hello and good morning, grade 6. I am Stan from Jila Rashid School. Today I will continue with you with your activity book, page 62. Okay, that your homework will read and choose with question number 1 to be sure from your answers. Okay. This number 1, this treatment is really great. It makes me feel so. We will choose relaxed. I didn't like that movie. I thought it was too depressing. He was not, with my calls, satisfied. What an impressing moment. I can't talk anymore because I am really tired. Most of the fans were with their teams, but result disappointed. This is, we said, exciting news. The woman worked for 15 hours without stopping. She was exhausted. Please, grade 6, do not forget about when we are talking about participle adjectives and how we can choose it between present and past participle and how we use it and why. Okay, so to remember, just to be as a remember, okay, if I want to use it by present participle, I will add it ing, and this is for the cause of the feeling, okay? And if I want to talk about past participle that describe the feel for someone, and I will add ed, okay? And now we will start with unit 13 revision. First question, fill in the gaps, page 67. We have who and which, whom, whose. Okay, let's remember that we use who for person and which for things and whom for an object to pronoun like him, her, us, etc. Whose for position. Okay, number 1. I talked to the girl whose car had broken down in front of the shop. So I will choose whose because I'm talking about her car. Mr. Cleven, who is taxi driver, lives on the corner. I'm talking about person. So I choose who. This is the girl to whom we apologized. Like her. Thank you for your email, which was very interesting. Email is just like a thing. The man whose father is a professor forget his wallet. Whose, because this is the father for the man. Okay. Number 2, question number 2. Read, underline the relative clause and decide whether it is defining or non-defining. Okay, whether it is defining or non-defining. Okay, now we are talking about relative clauses. These are relative clauses. Now, defining or non-defining. Let's remember about defining and non-defining. Defining, that this is a basic information for a sentence, but non-defining for more and extra information in the sentence. And also there is a comma in the sentence for not defining, also to continue and make sense and more information for the sentence. Okay, so number 1, my brother who lives in Sydney came to see me last month. This defining or non-defining? Yes, it's defining. Why? Because it's just a basic information and just a sentence, basic sentence. And where's the relative clauses? Here. who. My sisters, who are twins, spend their holiday with dad in France. This is what? This is non-defining sentence. Why? There is an extra information. How I know that? That my sisters, comma, who, this is a relative, clauses, are twins. He can just tell me that my sister who are twins, and that's it. Okay, but he added comma and add more information, spend their holiday, add more information, spend their holiday with dad and friends. So this is non-defining. Number 3, Bob's mom, who is a nurse, had lost her purse. Okay, this is also non-defining. Okay, there is more information in it, and here is a relative clauses. Who? My friend Jan, whose, this is a relative clauses, husband is Australian, moved to Canada last week. This is defining. There is no extra information in it. Number 5, the shoes which I bought yesterday are very comfortable. This is non-defining. Yes, right. And here we have which. Mr. Robinson, whom, this is relative clause, I met at the library, is a famous author, and this is a defining relative sentence. Sorry. Okay, that's it for today. Okay, your homework will be question number 1, page 66 in your activity book. Okay, the question talking about put, will, or going to. This is the future forms. Okay, do you remember it? Please. Homework will be question number 1, page 66 in your activity book. Okay, the question talking about put, will, or going to. This is the future forms. Okay, do you remember it? Please. If you need any help, please send me a private message, and inshallah I will answer you. Thank you for listening for today.